Hello and welcome back to another interrogation breakdown. This is going to be a short video today because I'm not at home and I can only do this much with my time. This is a short snippet of the interrogation of John Jonchuck. In January of 2015, Jonchuck dropped his daughter from the side of a bridge 62 feet in the air. He claims he is the Pope. We're going to see how the detective uses a few tactics to keep Jonchuck talking.
I went looking for answers. I've always had problems growing up, wondering who I was and how and what my purpose was. And ever since yesterday and a couple days before,
Like what? The problems? How do you think you're different?
well, it's like, I don't know. When I went to the church
What
today,
church?
St. Paul's Catholic Church, and I spoke to Father Bill. He told me that I wasn't going to be ready this Easter, but next Easter, and that I was the Pope. That Francis or whatever is not like,
He's not the real Pope?
yes. And
Jonchuck claims he's the Pope, and the detective allows the delusion to continue, merely confirming he has heard correctly. He is allowing Jonchuck to feel believed, and thus more likely to make him talk.
and my grandma's name, and I do have Greek heritage, believe it or not. My grandma's maiden name is Vladimir. And it's always been weird, and I've had people coming up to me recently and asking me what my name is, and I've only been able to say John. Weeks prior to this, and they would ask me what my last name is, and I would just say John.
Like you just physically couldn't say your last name, or
It
my
just-
name's John Jonchuck, or it's just John?
It was just John for some reason, and it's like I really had to kind of think about it for a minute.
Then that's just been going on this past week?
Yeah.
How about the island crew? You like working there?
The detective starts with questions about the restaurant Jonchuck works at. By starting with innocent questions, you can build a rapport with suspects.
You said it's a Jamaican restaurant?
I kind of felt uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? How so? I mean, it's a job.
How do you know all this stuff?
You told me when I was asking you what your name was and you said that you worked at Island Crew, and that it was a Jamaican restaurant, or it's like a cafe, is how you put it.
Well, I did, but I felt like he was dishonest.
Who's that?
The owner, he was. I don't know.
No? You said was it the owner that was being dishonest? What made you think he was being dishonest?
He was going to different restaurants. And he was going to different restaurants and working there to find out their main dishes and then putting it on his menu.
Really? So you would go to different restaurants, find out what their, I guess, your signature dish or the main dish is on their menu, and bring it back to the restaurant that you worked at?
Yes.
I could see how that would be dishonest.
Is Phoebe okay?
Phoebe? Who's that?
The detective asked him who Phoebe is and allowed a long silence to happen. This is to get Jonchuck to admit that he still has some sense of reality, which they can use as an argument against insanity, and makes it more nerve-wracking for a suspect to not talk. People tend to fill in dead space, and that's what Jonchuck does as well.
daughter. BBJ Jonchuck. Is she okay?
I don't know, John. I haven't heard. I've been here watching and talking over you, or talking with you.
Jonchuck was convicted of first-degree murder in April of 2019. Like and subscribe for more interrogation breakdowns and true crime videos. And if you feel like it, leave a suggestion in the comments below.